पर भेज दें। केवल उन्हीं मामलों को सभा पटल पर रखा जाएगा माना जाएगा जिनके लिए मामले का पाठ निर्धारित समय के भीतर सभा पटल पर प्राप्त हो गया है। शेष को व्यक्तिगत माना जाएगा। राष्ट्रपति के अभिभाषण पर धन्यवाद प्रस्ताव पर प्रताप चंद्र सारंगी जी।
Honorable Speaker, sir, I rise to move that an address be presented to the Honorable President in the following terms. That the members of the Lok Sabha assembled in this session are deeply grateful to the President for the address which he has been pleased to deliver to both houses of Parliament assembled together on June 20, 2019.
माननीय सदस्य हिना गावित जी भाषण करें। माननीय
Honorable Speaker, sir, it's a great honor for me to rise here to open the most important discussion at the beginning of the first session of the 17th Lok Sabha. I am grateful to Honorable Speaker for giving me this opportunity. I also take this opportunity to offer my heartfelt gratitude to our beloved and most revered Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji for giving me this rarest opportunity to speak on this presidential address as becoming a first timer. My special thanks are also to the people who sent me to this August House. We have assembled here as members of the 17th Lok Sabha. This 17th Lok Sabha is unique in many respects. And sir, in the year 2022, we are going to celebrate the 75th year of New India. An India which would be clean and green, healthy and wealthy, where everybody would have access to a house and a toilet, where the farmers' income would have doubled, where the youth of India would have ample opportunities to express their abilities and to fulfill their dreams, where the women would have free access to, women would feel secure to pursue their career and interest and live a life with dignity and honor. It would be an India free from terrorism, communalism, casteism, corruption, nepotism, starvation and exploitation. Sir, I offer my heartfelt gratitude to all the members. Sir, this is the vision of our leader Sri Narendra Modi ji, on which this election was fought and won. Speaker, sir, this August House has been shaping the destiny of our nation and contributing significantly to the rebuilding of the nation. I am deeply conscious of the fact that I am a part of this House, the sacred temple of the largest democracy of the world, which was aided by great luminaries like Pandit Nehru, Dr. Shama Prasad Mukherjee, Maulana Azad, Lal Bahadur Shastri, K.M. Munshi, Atal Bihari Vajpayee and many others. By inducting into the Union Council of Ministers an ordinary person like me, the Honorable Prime Minister has not only humbled me, but has actually shown to the world that this government truly represents the poor, the downtrodden, the marginalized sections of the society. Swami Vivekananda used to say, no amount of politics would be obtainable until the masses of India are once more well-fed, well-educated and well-cared for. I am conscious of my role as a member of this August House. I would like to believe that the great dome of this House reflects the strength, the power, the majesty, the vigor of our democracy. It reflects ambition to soar high and to mirror the hopes and aspirations of our people. All of us representing the people of our country here under this dome will collectively endeavor to translate the vox populi, voice of the people. I have been in public life for the last 35 years as a social worker. For me, politics was never an instrument for enjoyment. It was a noble means to serve the people, the poor, the afflicted, the oppressed and the downtrodden. As Swami Vivekananda and Sri Ramakrishna told, Sarv Jiva in Siva. Each soul is potentially divine, says Swami Vivekananda. The goal is to manifest this within by controlling nature external and internal. Do this either by work or worship or psychic control or philosophy and be free. This is the whole of religion. Doctrines or dogmas or rituals or books or temples or forms are but secondary details. Sir, I have worked in the highly underdeveloped region of North Odisha in Nilgiri, where I grew up as a child hearing stories from my very infancy about Sardar Patel, by whose attempts, by whose clarion call, Nilgiri became the first state to be merged in the Union of India. And the war vessel was named IS Nilgiri. Sir, the Sardar united our nation, and I am confident that my Sardar, our Prime Minister, who has relentlessly worked day and night to serve 130 crore of our sisters and brothers, to take development to the last man at the bottom of the pyramid, will help take India to new heights. Sir, I was born in a humble family with modest means. I had the opportunity to become two-term MLA in Odisha Legislative Assembly. During the course of my public life, I could have made fortunes. However, I choose to stay with my roots, with my people who are poor and deprived. I choose to serve them with dedication and commitment, because I had before me the role model of the great Swami Vivekananda, one Narendra in his boyhood, and another Narendra, my Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi, who himself comes from a humble background and has seen, experienced and lived poverty. I am proud that a modest chaiwala, sir, why so much of intolerance? A modest chaiwala became the Prime Minister.
आपको भी मौका मिलेगा.
Chaiwala became the Prime Minister.
Please, माननीय सदस्य.
Their intolerance.
Please, माननीय सदस्य.
They should feel proud of as a common man become a Prime Minister.
Please, माननीय सदस्य. Please. Please, माननीय सदस्य. Please. माननीय सदस्य. Please.
I am proud that a modest chaiwala became the Prime Minister.
Please, माननीय सदस्य. Please.
An ordinary man like me,
माननीय
the
सदस्य.
opportunity to serve the nation as a member of this August House and as a minister. Sir, Speaker, sir, I take this opportunity to thank the people of Odisha and the people of India who have contributed to the fantastic electoral performance. My state is rich in mineral resources. People of my state are peace-loving and hardworking.
माननीय सदस्य, please. Please, माननीय सदस्य.
Please,
माननीय सदस्य. Please, माननीय सदस्य.
Sir,
Please, माननीय.
one of our great
Please, माननीय सदस्य, please.
that told culture and his industry. Now this has been translated into action by our Narendra Modi. Sir, we have never heard of skill development in the 10 years of UPA rule, in the 55 years of Congress rule. We have never dreamt of skill development. The necessity was not felt. Now Narendra Modi introduced skill development and our human resources have been great heights.
माननीय सदस्य.
Sir, if you crush a piece of stone, it will be worth 300 rupees. If you carve an image, it will be 55,000 rupees. This is value addition. This is industry. Sir, Odisha is home to many finest literary minds, sculptors, dancers and sports persons. It was in Odisha that Gandhiji's foot soldier fought the imperial might of the British with death-defying non-violent valor. This is the land which gave birth to Netaji Subhash, to Veer Surendra Sai, to Bakshi Jagabandhu. Odisha had emerged as a subcontinental social religious center from century to century through faiths such as Buddhism, Jainism, Saivism, Shaktism and Vaishnavism. It was Adi Shankaracharya who chose Puri as the seat of one of the four dhamas under the benign gaze of the Lord of the universe, Sri Jagannath. Odisha was also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela Kshetra. The presence of several religions gave Odisha its liberal pluralistic character. The liberal world outlook of Odisha has been beautifully composed by Pandit Gopabandhu Das. Mo prana prema dhare bhasiba dhara jagata heu moro prema pasara. He further says, Misu moro deho edesa matire desabasi chali jantu pichire desar swarajya pathe jete gada puru tahi padi moro mang sahada. Speaker sir, this speech of our Honorable President, sir, is a unique speech. This is a historical document. It is full of conviction and commitment. It is full of confidence and cooperation. Sir, this is a historical document which proves our achievements and our future roadmaps, our vision. As I stand here, my mind goes back to those days of UPA misrule, which was synonymous with governance failures. Sir, policy paralysis were new normal of the time. Scams after scams. 2G, 3G, Adarsh housing, Commonwealth Games. Sir, to name only a few. Have passage, my brother. To name only a few. Had eaten into the very vitals of the nation. Surrendering the governance system hollow and dysfunctional. The then political leadership, who was often referred to as accidental Prime Minister, remained a mute spectator, looking at the verdict of his boss. Sir, in a desperate attempt, a new concept of presumptive loss was advocated by a learned minister of the time to dilute the magnitude of loss of public property. The first family of the Congress also closed its eyes to the unpleasant optics of ministers in the then government.
माननीय सदस्य, आपको भी मौका मिलेगा. माननीय सदस्य, प्लीज come down. प्लीज माननीय सदस्य, आपको भी अपनी बात को कहने का मौका मिलेगा। माननीय सदस्य और प्लीज माननीय सदस्य
सर मैं निवेदन करता हूँ, विज्ञान
प्लीज माननीय सदस्य
के द्वारा हम बेईमान को ईमानदार नहीं बना सकते,
माननीय सदस्य
देशद्रोही को देशभक्त नहीं बना सकते, भ्रष्टाचारी को
प्लीज माननीय सदस्य प्लीज माननीय सदस्य प्लीज माननीय सदस्य प्लीज प्लीज
नरेंद्र मोदी से
नो पॉइंट ऑफ ऑर्डर। प्लीज माननीय सदस्य प्लीज
सर क्या था हमारा देश की अवस्था क्या था?
नो
सर
नो नो
महिला को शौचालय के लिए
आपको अपनी बात कहने का मौका मिलेगा। नो
चेक करना पड़ता था,
आपको अपनी बात कहने का मौका मिलेगा। माननीय सदस्य प्लीज प्लीज माननीय सदस्य प्लीज आपको अपनी बात कहने का मौका मिलेगा। आप अपनी बात कहिए उस समय। प्लीज माननीय सदस्य प्लीज प्लीज नो नो माननीय सदस्य कोई व्यवस्था का प्रश्न नहीं है। राष्ट्रपति अभिभाषण में कोई व्यवस्था का प्रश्न नहीं है। माननीय सदस्य प्लीज बैठिए माननीय सदस्य प्लीज माननीय सदस्य नो माननीय सदस्य आपको अपनी बात को कहने का मौका मिलेगा। आपको अपनी बात कहने का मौका मिलेगा। माननीय सदस्य आपके बाद आपको कहने का मौका मिलेगा। नो नो माननीय सदस्य नो प्लीज माय सीट पे प्लीज माननीय सदस्य
people saw in Narendra Modi era of hope, era of light.
माननीय सदस्य प्लीज
BJP in
प्लीज माननीय सदस्य प्लीज
achieved this vision of being a
माननीय सदस्य
प्लीज more than
प्लीज आपको अपनी बात कहने का मौका मिलेगा। माननीय सदस्य
Speaker sir, we are grateful to the Congress party. We are grateful to you. I am becoming grateful to you.
माननीय सदस्य आपको अपनी बात कहने का मौका मिलेगा।
We are grateful to the Congress party for making us aware of the value of strong leadership. Was there any leadership in those days?
माननीय सदस्य आपको अपनी बात को कहने का मौका मिलेगा।
Narendra Modi, we are grateful to the Congress to make us aware that people
प्लीज माननीय सदस्य आप उनको बोलने आपका पॉइंट ऑफ ऑर्डर व्यवस्था का सवाल बाद में जवाब देंगे। माननीय सदस्य
उनका पैतृक जमींदारी नहीं है। We are grateful to the Congress.
आप भी बोल सकते हैं माननीय सदस्य, आप भी बोलना। माननीय सदस्य प्लीज
We are grateful to the Congress to make us aware that BJP politics and appeasement politics has its expiry date. Only development agenda,
माननीय agenda
that endures.
आपको अपनी बात कहने का मौका मिलेगा।
Sir, all people can be cheated for some time. Some people can be cheated for all time. All people can never be cheated for all time.
हाँ आपको मौका मिलेगा।
In the run-up,
आपको पूरा मौका मिलेगा अपनी बात को कहने का।
the country was
आपके माननीय सदस्य जो भी मिलेंगे उनको मौका मिलेगा अपनी बात कहने का। प्लीज
leveling the
प्लीज माननीय
as anti-Dalit, anti-poor, anti-SC, anti-farmer, anti-women, anti-minority. Sir, favoring crony capitalists and pushing India into economic distress. Issues concerning unemployment, agrarian distress, terrorism and women's safety were spitefully raised to show the government in poor light. Fingers were raised at the government on baseless allegations of causing distress to people through demonetization, implementation of GST, or stifling freedom of speech, or promoting hatred and intolerance in the society, or diluting the autonomy of universities and institutions, and the Rafale issue. All this came out to a nut. An all-out effort was made to portray a negative image of a popular government in the eyes of the public, so that a popular government is discredited by the sinister campaign of a few vested interest politicians. But Narendra Modi remained firm, undisturbed, calm, and went ahead with his noble mission of raising India to its new heights. Sir, in our Shastras it is said, Ninnantu niti nipunaya divastuvantu lakshmi samavisudu gacchatu vayatestam adevava marnamastu yugantareva nyayat patah pravichalanti padam natiraha. Sir, truth came out victorious. Satyameva jayate nanutram satyena pantha vitato devayanam. Truth is paramount, and the sun of truth can never be covered by the black cloud of untruth all the time. Sir, all the efforts of the opposition to deceive people through false propaganda came to a naught when the people of India exercised their democratic choice once again in favor of Sri Narendra Modi and his majestic leadership. Sir, the electoral pundits were proved wrong. Their electoral calculus collapsed. and traditional ways of looking at electoral politics from the prism of caste and community suffered irreversible changes. They have consciously voted in favor of BJP, which is committed to development and national security. People have voted for a party which does what it says and which says which it could do. There is no difference between the words and deeds. Our journey from 2014 to 2019 reaffirmed our commitment. Our Pradhan Mantri told at the beginning, मेरी सरकार गरीबों को समर्पित है. मैं प्रधानमंत्री नहीं हूं, देश का प्रधान सेवक हूं. इसको उन्होंने पालन करके दिखाया. रघुकुल रीति सदा चली आई, प्राण जाई पर वचन न जाओ.